Hi everyone, welcome back. Emma Pigeon here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for tuning in again. If you do like my videos, if you keep coming back for more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if at the end of this class you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you loved about it in the comments. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this pretty sweaty, pretty challenging Vinyasa flow class. It is quite difficult, so if at any point you need a break, go ahead, grab a child's pose, take water, grab your towel, take rest as you need it, but I do encourage you to push yourself and find your edge while doing that. Let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Lie down. Legs can be extended or knees bent, knees fall towards each other in kind of a knock knee position. Now I kind of like left hand heart, right hand belly, but you could also bring your arms by your side. I want you to be as comfortable as possible here. So whatever facilitates that comfort, go there. One of my favorite things about the practice of yoga is how it kind of draws us out of our minds, out of the future, out of the past. So especially as we're moving through these different asanas, different poses, I'm focused on, how it feels in my body. It's challenging, it's hard, it's new moves, it's funky transitions. So while you're moving, I want you to really feel those physical sensations. What muscle can you feel working? Is it hard? Is it challenging? If it's easy, that's okay too, but notice it. And then as you lay here, start to notice your physical surroundings as well. What does the temperature of the air feel like? How is your breath? Is it deep? Is it shallow? Maybe you notice the texture of your clothing or your mat. You notice the heaviness of your bones, your tailbone resting on the mat. Use any sort of these physical stimuli to draw you back to the present moment whenever you need it, not just during your yoga practice. Let's start to move. Inhale, extend your legs, extend your arms, full body stretch. Hug knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Pull your lower back down. Try to get every single vertebrae on the mat. Keep your right knee in, plant your left foot. Like left leg was going to take a bridge pose. Pull your right knee a little bit out to the right, avoid the rib. Point and flex your right foot, roll out the ankle. Keep your left shoulder blade on the mat, little tuck of your chin. You should feel compression in your right hip joint. Right ankle over left thigh. Stay here or lift your legs up, figure four. The more you pull your legs in, the deeper the stretch on that outer right hip. Right foot flexed, so the toes are pulling back towards your knee. Keep hugging those legs in towards you for deeper stretch. 3, 2, 1. You can either extend your left leg all the way and guide your right legs to the left for a twist, or you could wrap your right leg over in sort of an eagle fashion and knees to the left, arms wide or cactus shape. If you're super close to a wall like me, that cactus shape is perfect. Right shoulder blade stays on the mat. Think right hip forward. Breathe deeper into your right lung. Where can you feel this in your body? So for me, outer hip, almost even up into the side of my abdomen, lower back. Come back through center. Unwind your legs, right knee over right hip, left leg long. Flex both feet, hands behind your head. Pick your head, shoulders up off the mat. Your elbows are wide, hide them out of your peripherals. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, crunch your left elbow to your right knee. Hold it there, straighten your right leg, point your toe up. Rebend your right knee. Lower head and shoulders to the mat. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. Last time, crunch, squeeze. Right leg straightens, right knee bend, and then before you lower down, just bring your right elbow towards your right knee. Really squeeze that right oblique. Can you firm down your left heel, left calf more? And switch so that right leg is straight, the left knee is bent. Your right elbow is up towards your left knee, kind of like a bicycle move. Now straighten your left leg, rebend it. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. We're doing it 5 total, so 3 more. Exhale, straighten, bend, lower. Last 2, crunch, straighten, bend, lower. Last time, make it your best. Crunch, straighten, bend, lower. Extend both legs long, full body stretch. Should feel pretty nice in that abdomen, which might be on fire by now. Hug both knees into your chest and a little rock side to side. Now you keep your left knee in, plant your right foot, like right leg was taking a bridge. Left leg avoids the rib cage, so it's out a little bit to the left. Knee towards the armpit, and then point and flex, left foot, roll out the ankle. Keep your right shoulder heavy. Left ankle over right thigh, figure 4. Stay here or hug your legs in towards you. Feel your transverse abdominals engage. That's your lower abs, so below the belly button. Try to glue the lower back to the mat. We've got 2 options again for that twist. You can either extend your right leg all the way and guide your left knee to the right, or you can eagle wrap left leg over right, double, so tuck those toes, and then your knees go to the right, gaze left. Do the same thing with your arms you did on side 1. Feel the sensations in the back, the outer hips. Where can you soften a little bit more? Bring those knees back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. And then we're going to take a little bit faster yogi bicycles. So stack your knees over your hips, tabletop your legs, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Now you're going to extend your right leg, crunch your right knee towards your left elbow, but don't let your right leg hit the mat. It's floating. Inhale here. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Switch. And back and forth. So it's still not as fast as you might do like at the gym or in an exercise class. It's still nice and controlled. Try to peel the shoulder blades up off the mat for 5. Last 4. Here for 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Inhale, full body stretch. Last time. Hug those knees in. Catch behind your hamstrings. Start to rock up and down your spine. You can tap those toes at the top. Let's say 2 more. Meet Navasana, boat pose. Hands behind your hamstrings, parallel your shins with the mat. Keep your hands where they are. For less, hands behind you. For more, stretch those arms forward. Hold for 3, 2, feet to the mat, hands to the mat behind you. Reverse table, pick up your hips, look up towards the ceiling, firm your glutes. Lower your hips down, lift your shins, lift your arms, Navasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands down, reverse bridge. Gaze up, maybe this time gaze back if it's all right in your neck. Last time, lower hips. Lift your feet, lift your arms. Maybe this time you straighten your legs, puff up your sternum for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch behind your hamstrings again. 5 rocks up and down your spine. Maybe this time you float your feet at the top. So you're working your abs more. Make it feel good on your back. After that last one, with or without the help of your hands, your feet go wide, stand it up, drop your head, standing forward fold. Find some movement. Maybe hands stay on the mat as you sway side to side. Maybe you catch opposite elbows or clasp your hands behind your head. Next time your right knee bends, walk your hands all the way over the top right corner of your mat. Arms as straight as possible, palms up, pads of the fingers pressed down. Can you create more space between your left hip and your left pinky finger? Lengthen there. And then walk your hands more to the right. Try to get your right hand directly outside of your right foot. Use your left hand, imagine drawing a big rainbow all the way up and over, and then reach your left hand down your left thigh, right arm extends. So it's a side bend. You're squeezing your left oblique, bumping your hips to the right. Look up under your right armpit as you extend through that right pinky finger. Inhale, rise, palms pressed together. Exhale, bind your hands behind your back. Put your right thumb on top to start. Puff up your chest. Bring your weight back to your heels. Inhale. Bend your knees a lot as you forward fold. Exhale. Try to clamp those palms together. Shift your weight forward to the outside edges of your feet. Lift from your hips. And then release hands to the mat. Put a big bend in your left knee and walk your hands all the way to the left. Trying to create some more space between your right hip and your right pinky finger. Back of neck relax, unclench your jaw. Now walk your hands more to the left so your left hand is directly outside of your left foot. Imagine drawing a big rainbow with that right arm. So reach it off to the left. Inhale, rise. Right hand down your right shin and side bend to the right. Your left arm is up. Hips go a little to the left. Breathe more into the left side of your body. Left lung for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise. Both arms up. Bind your hands behind your back. Left thumb on top. Inhale, can you curl back more this time? Maybe gaze back. Inhale, reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe the legs are a little bit straighter this time. Imagine a weight in the crown of your head pulling you further. Tailbone lifting, crown of the head sinking. Where can you feel this in your body? Release your hands to the mat. Step back with your right foot and then your left foot to a high plank position. Dome your upper back, squeeze your inner thighs. Slowly, a 5 count with or without the knees, lower all the way down onto your belly. Hug your arms in towards your body so you work your triceps. Great. Forehead down to the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. Bring your feet mat's distance, so a little bit wider. Inhale, baby cobra. Chest, hands float off the mat. Now really squeeze your legs. Maybe your kneecaps lift. Can you pull the shoulders back? Gaze down to the top of your mat. And then slowly lower. Walk your hands back just a tad. Keep a bend to the elbows as you press up. So Cobra Pose. Your arms are still working, triceps active. If your shoulders are crunching up to your ears, try to pull them down and back and think sternum forward. Now drop your left hip, gaze over your right shoulder. You're looking towards your right heel. Should feel nice on that left side body. Back through center, switch. Back through center, press it back, child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes touching. Forehead to mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, slide your knees in under your hips and send your right leg back. Right leg back, foot flexed. Stay here or reach your left arm forward, palm face up. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee in. If your arm's extended, elbow in. Inhale, reach, kick. Exhale, squeeze, round your back. Inhale, expand. Last 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Left hand down, tuck your left toes. Inhale, 3-legged, downward facing dog. Your right leg is up. Bend that right knee, stack the hip over the left. Keep pressing down into your palms. Think left palm forward. And then you're dropping your right armpit a bit. Now draw some circles with that right knee or the ankle. Keep driving your left heel down. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure 4, down dog. Bend both knees. Keep pressing into your hands like you're trying to split your mat in half. You're high on those left toes. Keep your right foot flexed. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze knee to nose. Step up to your right thumb. Inhale, feel your sternum lift away from your thigh. Exhale, drop your back knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, both arms up. Low lunge, Vinyasa. Imagine lifting up and out of your waistline. And then while you're here, see if you can really engage that left inner thigh and float the left foot off the mat. So you have to engage hamstring, inner thigh. It's more challenging than it looks, that's for sure. 3. Stamp through your right heel. 2, 1. Place your left foot back to the mat. Half split with a twist. So as you straighten your right leg, the left hand goes down, the right arm reaches up. Imagine pulling your right femur bone back into the socket. So the right hip is tugging back. If this is going well, look up towards your right hand, right thumb. That's going to make it way more challenging. 3, and 2, 1. Fingertips to the mat, bend your right knee. Step your right knee back to meet your left. Inhale, rise, gentle camel pose. Your arms are up, firming your glutes to drive the hip points forward. Left hand, left hip, nudge the hips forward. Right shoulder plugs down into the socket as you look up. Inhale, rise, reach your left arm back, your right arm forward for a twist. Exhale, right hand down, the left arm goes high. Exhale, thread your left arm through, palm face up, thread the needle, right arm reach forward. Press down through the back of your left hand. Try to remove the space between your mat and your shins, so firm it down. Stay here or right arm wraps behind towards left hip crease, facilitating a deeper twist for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, inhale, left arm reach it high. Exhale, tabletop position. Send your left leg back, flex your foot. So think of the outer hip dropping, the inner thigh lifting. Right hand can stay where it's at or it's going to reach forward, palm face up. Breath in, prepare. Breath out, crunch, squeeze. Inhale, leg back, arm forward. Exhale, crunch. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, tuck your right toes. 3-legged, downward facing dog. The left leg is up. Bend that knee, stack your hips. Roll out the hip, the ankle. Imagine pressing your right hand forward, and then dropping the left armpit. Next exhale, we're crunching knee to nose. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, figure 4, down dog. Lift your right heel more. Palms firm, lengthen through the triceps. Can you breathe more length into your waistline? Hips higher. Step up to your left thumb. Inhale, lift your sternum away from your thigh. Firm your back glute. Right knee down, toes on tuck. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, crescent B. Stamp down through your left heel. Imagine lifting up and out of your waistline. And then really engage that right inner thigh. See if you can lift your foot up off the mat. Keep your toes pointed, squeeze, belly in, 3, 2, right foot down. As you straighten your left leg, go for a twist. Right hand to the mat, left arm high. Again, kind of feel that left femur bone pull back towards the socket. You're twisting your chest to the left. Right arm nice and strong. For more, bring your gaze up, 3, 2, 1. Rebend your left knee. Step your left knee back to meet your right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand, right hip. Nudge your hips forward. Curl back a bit. Plug the left shoulder down. Press down through the tops of the ankles. Inhale, rise. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Now, left hand plants in front of you. The right arm is up, shoulders stack. Exhale, you thread it through, palm face up. Right ear to the mat, left hand stretches forward. Thread the needle. Hips bump slightly to the right, inner thighs spiraled back. Breathe into your upper back, and if you did on side 1, take it for a half wrap here. Peel your chest more open to the left. 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Inhale, right arm, reach it high. Exhale, find tabletop position. Tuck your toes, hover your shins off the mat. Dome your upper back, look down between your thumbs. Imagine squeezing a block between your knees. You don't want to drop it, but your knees aren't coming really close to each other, so there's about a block's width there. Keep your knees bent, bear pose. And then slowly start to tiptoe your feet towards your hands, top of the mat. Big toes touch. As a heads up, we are going to go into a chair pose. So if you have any knee issues, I'd recommend widening your stance about hips distance. Otherwise, big toes touching. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, forehead to shins. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, reach your arms. Knees back, shins back. Sink the shoulders down the spine. Can you turn your pinkies a little bit in, almost like the palms are trying to face up? Full breath in. As you breathe out, sweep your arms back. Once you're there, send your left leg back. It's an active flex of your left foot, warrior 3. Just like we did in that tabletop position, think of dropping the outer left hip, lifting the inner thigh. Fingertips to the mat, modified Shiva squat. So you bend both knees. The left knee is driving to the right calf, and left heel hugging up towards your seat. Now walk your fingertips back a little bit towards your foot. Step your left foot back. Bend the knee, but don't let the knee touch the mat. Imagine 2 90-degree bends with your feet. Use your core strength. Inhale, reach your arms up. Double lunge. Knit your ribs towards your hips. Squeeze your glutes. And then straighten your left leg, sweep your arms back. You may need to lengthen your stance. Lift the sternum away from the thigh. Left hand down, right arm reaches forward. Your bicep is by your ear. Think of tucking your left rib underneath, peeling your right rib cage open as you plug your right hip back. More length through the right side of the body for 3, 2, keep this twist in the torso. Inhale, rise. Your right arm is back, your left arm is forward, similar to what we did in camel. Inner thighs squeeze towards each other, palms press back. Now see if you can make 2 cactuses with your arms, bend the elbows. You're pivoting, twisting, first to the front of the room, then all the way to the left. Right toes turn in. Right hand down as you bend your left knee, left arm high. So I'll say that again. You're facing the left side of your mat. Your right leg is straight. Big bend in your left knee, right hand down, left arm high. So you're twisting towards the back of your space. Shoulders stack, look up to your left palm. Now really press through your left heel. Use the strength of your left glute. Inhale, rise, star pose, lengthen your entire body, look up. Turn your right toes to face the top of your space, warrior two. Line your right heel up with your arch, sink deeper into your right knee. If you cannot see your right big toe, your right knee needs to come more to the right. Flip your right palm. As you inhale, reverse, use your left hand to catch your right wrist, pull it back, kind of like a bow and arrow. Firm down the outside of your left foot. Almost like you're going to a chaturanga, plant your left hand down, roll to the outside of your left foot, step back, side plank on the left. If this is painful on your wrist, drop down to your forearm, no problem. Firm down the outside of your left foot. Stay here or reach top arm overhead. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, drop your knees, untuck your toes. Inhale, reach both arms up, camel, pour back. Exhale, forehead to the mat, arms forward. Inhale, imagine gripping the mat, kind of slide yourself through, press into your hands. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, toes tuck, downward facing dog. Your body is active besides the back of your neck. Imagine splitting your mat in half, palms dragging forward, heels driving back. Inhale, lift your heels, put a bend to your knees. Either step with your right foot first or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees bend, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, arms back. Once they're there, right leg back, Virabhadrasana 3. Right leg straight. Imagine you're stamping your heel into someone's hand. Fingertips to the mat, bend both knees, modified Shiva squat. I want shoulders out from the ears, right heel hugging towards your seat. Now walk your fingers back a little bit more, and then take a step back with your right foot. Hover your right knee off the mat. Think 2 90-degree bends with your legs. Inhale your arms up. Knit your ribs in. Little scoop of your tailbone. Full breath in, lengthen. Full breath out. Sweep your arms back, straighten your back leg. Lengthen your stance if you need. Lift your sternum away from your thigh. Right hand down, send your left arm forward. Pivot your torso to the left. Pull the left shoulder, the left arm bone back into the socket. Now keeping this twist of your torso, take your time, lift up, wide arm twist. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Your right glute is still active. Press the palms back. Now make 2 cactus shapes with your arms. First, pivot through center, pivot all the way to the right. All 10 toes point the right side of your mat. Big bend right knee, your left hand down. Reach your right arm high. Twisted side lunge. You're kind of sending your butt back. So again, left leg straight, right knee bent. You're facing the right side of your mat and twisting your torso to the back of your space. Use the strength of your right glute. Press into your right heel, rise, star pose, reach your arms up. Left toes turn to face forward, warrior two. Squeeze your glute muscles towards each other. That will help the external rotation of your hips if it's challenging. Firm down the outsides of your feet. Flip your left palm. Use your right hand to grab your left wrist and pull it back like a bow and arrow. 3. Look up under left armpit. 2. 1. Just like you would a chaturanga. Right hand down, roll to the outside of your right foot. Step back, side plank. Option for forearm. Once you're here, if it's easy, which it's not, if it's kind of easy, left arm reach forward. 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, high plank. Drop your knees, untuck your toes. Inhale, send your butt back, then lift your arms up. Maybe you curl back more. Exhale, seat to heels, hands to mat. Forehead down, kind of like a child's pose. Kind of claw yourself, pull yourself forward. Sternum almost touches the mat, and then curl up to a cobra. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step with either your left foot or jump to the top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folds. Knees bend, chair pose. Adding on, right arm back, left arm forward. Twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back, right leg back, warrior three. Arms stay back or bind your hands behind you. If your hands are bound, see if you can keep it as you take your Shiva squat. Take a step back with your left foot, hover the knee. If you've still got your bind, try to work your hands towards your left heel. If not, you're just reaching your arms up. 3, 2, 1. Hinge your torso forward. If you've got your bind still, great. If not, no worries. Hover your chest, your arms are back. Let's all release. Left hand down, right arm reach forward. You get a little relief on those legs. Keep the twist in your torso, wide arm twist. Pull it up. Take your time, feel stable. Cactus your arms. Pivot first to the front, then to the left. Right hand down, left arm high, twist. Big bend left knee, straight right leg. Press through your left heel, rise, star pose. Exhale, we're adding in a goddess with cactus arms. Heels in, toes out. Open your chest, pinch the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise back up. Left toes in, right toes out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. You can catch your wrist again or take a traditional reverse warrior. Exhale, no side plank, just vinyasa. Step back. If you'd like to take that camel variation again, feel free. So the knees down, you send your butt back, lift your hips, lift your arms. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, slide yourself forward through cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. If you prefer to take regular vinyasa, feel free to take that as well. You know the drill. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump to the top. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Bend knees, chair. Inhale. Left arm back, right arm forward. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Arms back, right leg back. Exhale. Stay here or bind, opposite thumb on top. Knees bend, Shiva squat. Keep the bind if you can. Step back, right foot. Hover your knee, 90 degrees. If you've got the bind, add in a little back bend. If not, your arms are up. Straight back leg, torso forward. Arms bound or arms reach back. Right hand down, left arm forward. Pivot your chest to the left. Take your time lifting your torso back up. It's not an easy transition. Cactus your arms. Pivot first to the front, then to the right. Left hand down, right arm reach, twist. Ground through your right heel, press, lift up, star pose. Exhale, cactus your arms, goddess. Heels in, toes out, sink your tailbone. Straight legs, rise, arms up. Right toes in, left toes out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse with the wrist grab or without. Exhale, palm the mat. Regular vinyasa or knees down, butt back, then arms up, hips lift. Exhale, child's, hands to mat. Crawl yourself through, pelvis down, sternum up. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel your inner thighs go back. Notice the sensations in your body. Maybe you feel some sweat starting to form. I know I do. Maybe you feel the fullness of your breathing. You feel the soreness, the working of your muscles. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Look forward, step or jump to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This is our last time adding on. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back, left leg back. Make that bind. Shiva squat, left knee, right calf. Step back, hover your knee. Try to go for that little bitty back bend. Inhale. Exhale, straight back leg. Keep the bind or arms reach back. Left hand down, right arm forward. Keep the twist. Inhale, rise. This time, right hand either back of left thigh or right hand to the hip, exalt. Come back to that twist. Cactus your arms. Pivot to the front, then to the left, right hand down, left arm high, twisting. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, heels in, toes out, goddess. Inhale, rise, reach. Exhale, 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse your warrior. We're going back to that side plank, left hand down. Roll onto the outside of your left foot. This time you're either holding or you're lifting your right leg up. If that's enough, stay. If you want more, bend your right knee, step it behind you, wild thing. 3, 2, 1. 3-legged down dog. Your right leg is up. Crunch, right knee to nose. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. We did this before. Figure 4, down dog. But this time you walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Once you're there and feel stable in that left leg, inhale, rise. Hands heart center. Figure 4. Press through your left heel. Drive your right knee down and back. Straighten your left leg, bottom of the right foot to the inner thigh, tree pose. Tailbone towards your left heel, knit your ribs towards your hips. You guys got this. 3, 2, 1. Right knee out in front of you. Can you straighten it? Maybe you can reach your arms up for 5. Transverse abs in. 4. Shoulders melt. 3, 2, 1. Step, feet hips distance, arms by your side. Close your eyes. Feel the strength in your legs. Feel the work in your body. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Peace sign fingers to your big toes. Thumbs cap your big toe. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Elbows out to the sides or elbows back. Try to spiral the inner thighs back, press through the inner blades of the feet. Shoulders out from the ears, crown of the head lengthens down as the tailbone lifts up. More length in your spine. Crawl yourself all the way forward. Plank position, right knee, right wrist, pigeon. Left leg long behind you, settle in, stay upright, or walk forward. Forearms down, stack palms. You'll notice, at least for me, my hips want to shift off to the right. That makes it pretty easy. So I need you to press down through the top of your left foot, left thigh, and maybe even crawl your left hand more forward. That's going to even out the weight in the hips. So you're feeling a deeper stretch in your outer right hip, the piriformis, which is also deep into that right glute. You're also probably getting a little stretch on your left hip flexor, depending how tight they are. Notice the sensations in your body. Don't label them good or bad. They just simply are. Breathe with them. If the mind starts to go, see where you feel the stretch. How does the mat feel underneath your forearms, underneath your legs? Slowly start to walk your hands back up under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Hug your right knee into your chest. Inhale, send your right leg up and back. Last little thing here. Right knee, left elbow, tap, shoot it out. You can take fallen triangle. So you're rolling onto the inside of your left foot, your left arm goes high. Or today, if you just want this extra hip stretch, stay high on the ball of your left foot, kind of dip your hips down. You should feel this in your outer right hip. I even feel it in my right calf. From wherever you are, step your right foot back to meet your left. Knees down, toes untucked. Inhale, camel. Exhale, child's. Inhale, slide through, cobra. Exhale, down dog. We've just got that on the left side. Inhale, heels up, knees bend. Step or jump to the top. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, chair. Left arm back, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep back, right leg back. Make your bind. Bend both knees, Shiva squat. Take that step back, but keep your right knee off the mat. Arms are up or go for your back bend. Straight back leg, arms bound or just reaching back. Right hand down, left arm reach forward. Twisting. Keep the twist, take your time, come up. From here, left hand back of right thigh or left hand hip. Exalt, plug the right shoulder down, square off your hips. Come back to your twist, cactus your arms. Pivot first to the front, then all the way to the right. Left hand down, right arm high, twist. Use your right glute, press up, star. Heels in, toes out, cactus your arms, goddess. Inhale, rise, straight legs. Exhale, two to the front. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, we're going for that side plank, right hand down. Roll onto the outside of your right foot, step your left foot back. See if you can float your left leg. Maybe you even step it behind you. Wild thing. Right leg straight if you're there. 3. Look down to right thumb, easier. Up to left thumb, harder. 2. 1. Left hand down, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee nose. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, figure 4, down dog. This time you walk your hands all the way back towards your right foot. Feel stable, and once you do, lift your fingertips off the mat. Hands heart center, figure 4. You're sending your butt back, your left foot stays flexed the entire time. Now work to straighten your right leg. Bottom of the left foot to the inner right thigh, tree pose, Rakshasana. Kind of drive your left knee out. Feel your tailbone pull down towards your right heel. Steady breathing. Find an unmoving spot to focus your gaze. Bring your left knee directly in front of your hip. See if you can extend your legs forward, maybe reach your arms up for 5. Low belly in, 4. 3, 2, 1. Step your feet. Hips distance, arms by your side. Close your eyes, breathe in. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Walk yourself out to a plank, and then left knee, left wrist, pigeon. Untuck your right toes. Stay upright or walk forward. Try to take the same exact thing you did side 1. Keep your hips even if they don't feel exactly even. Send your breath into any places that feel tight, anywhere the energy feels stuck, or your muscles are screaming at you. Slowly start to walk your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Hug left knee into your chest. Inhale, send it back. Last time, left knee, right elbow. Now kick it out, fall in triangle, or work to sink your hips down. If you're sinking your hips down, you're staying high onto those right toes, trying to keep even pressure in your palms and keep square to the mat. You should just feel in your outer left hip, maybe even the calf. Slowly lift that up. Step your left knee back to meet your right. Plank, knees down, butt back, arms up, camel, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. This time, bring the knees out wide, settle in. You can keep your arms extended, or I like to bring prayer hands over the top of my head, crawl the elbows forward. Nice stretch through the triceps, through the armpits. Two more nice deep breaths. Slowly, slowly start to crawl yourself out. Coming up through tabletop, drop your hips to one side. We'll meet facing the top of the mat, legs extended. Plant your right foot outside your left knee or thigh. Twisting, left elbow hooks your right knee. It's a twist to the right. Keep your left foot flexed the entire time. Press down through the inner edge of your right foot. Peel your right shoulder back, left shoulder a little forward, so think more openness through your chest. Maybe you gaze back over right shoulder. Keep your legs, just unwind your torso, counter stretch. So both hands off to the left. Kind of dip your torso down like you're doing a push-up. And lift. Now keep your right ankle over your left thigh. Bend your left knee, seated figure four. The closer you walk your seat towards your left heel or your heel towards your seat, the deeper the stretch will be. Now, personal preference, if you want your fingers pointing towards you or fingers pointing back, try to puff up your chest. So no rounding in the back, long spine. Right foot stays flexed. You drive the knee away from you. If you need more, walk closer. 3, 2, 1. Extend left leg and then right. We'll switch. Left foot outside right knee. Keep your right foot flexed and then twist it to the left. Use that elbow to knee as leverage to twist more. So the knee presses the elbow presses the knee. That's going to facilitate a deeper twist. Shoulders drop away from your ears, look back. Keep your legs, just unwind your torso. Both hands go off to the right. Dip your chest down, counter stretch. Lift it back up. Keep your left ankle over your right thigh. Bend your right knee, seated figure four. Same options, fingers forward or fingers back. And then walking yourself as close as you need to get that really good stretch in the outer left hip. Chest puffing up. Slowly release one leg at a time. Lie all the way down onto your back. Oh, should feel pretty nice. That was a hard one. Bend your knees. Knees pointing up, toes point forward, arms by your side. We're going to take 2 back bends. So if you'd like to start with upward bow, you can. Otherwise, starting bridge, lift your hips. Try to tuck the pelvis under. So you're really squeezing that place where the glutes and the hamstrings meet. Thighs active, heels pressed down. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come down. Second back bend. I'll guide you through upward bow if you'd like it. Otherwise, bridge again, maybe with a bind. For upward bow, hands by your head, fingers point towards your feet or towards your shoulders. So your elbows are up like little grasshopper legs. Press through your feet, just like you're going through bridge. I want you to lift your hips up first. Once you're there, if you feel you have the arm strength, really press into your hands, lift your chest, your head up off the mat. Make sure your toes stay pointing forward or even a little bit in like pigeon-toed, but you definitely don't want them pointing out to the sides. You can play around with firming and relaxing your glutes. See how that completely changes the stretch. Press your chest towards the space behind you, whether that's a wall. Can you lengthen your arms more? Breathe into your abdomen, and then chin to chest. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time, nice and controlled. Knees come in towards your chest. Shoulders stand, legs up, hands support the low back. Make sure you're not turning your head side to side here. Your gaze stays up towards your feet. Hands support your low back, more palm, less finger. Press down through the back of your skull. This will actually alleviate some of the tension on your neck. Firm your glutes, inner thighs active. Stay here or legs overhead, plow. If your toes touch the mat, you can bind your hands behind your back. Otherwise, keep your hands at your low back for support. This is a big rounding in your back. If you'd like more from Plow Pose, you can bend your knees, ear pressure pose. Your knees are hugging towards your ears. Your hips are stacked over your shoulders. Drive your bind into the mat for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Lower yourself down. You need to unclasp your bind. Land your seat on your fingertips. Extend your legs. Press down through your forearms. Puff up your chest. Drop your head back. Matsyasana, fish. Toes point. Inner thighs spiral together and down. Chest puffs up. Head drops back. Breathe into your throat. 3, 2, 1, chin to chest. Lower yourself down. Anything else you need, grab it. A twist, a stretch. Otherwise, Shavasana. I'll guide you through about 8 breaths. If you can stay longer, I really do encourage you to stay. Walk the shoulder blades a little bit underneath you. Relax your body completely. What physical sensations can you bring awareness to in your body? Take rest. Start to come back to your body. Maybe notice even your fingers, your toes feel a little bit more vibrant, a little more lively. Give them a wiggle. Big stretch, arms overhead, lengthen. Knees, chest, and roll to one side, fetal. Now as slow as you need, make your way up to seated. Any comfy position. Roll the shoulders out a few times. And then inhale the hands to heart center. Full breath in. Exhale, let go. It's an honor to share this practice with you. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this super challenging flow class. I really hope you enjoyed it, found it a little challenging but not unattainable. Give it a thumbs up, let me know what you thought in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for next week's video. See you next time.